Like most of these heroes are banned that are.
I hope this is not. I hope this is not Abed Viper. They've done that before and it did not work out.
It's gonna be an interesting game.
Go for the smoke here, Abed.
Very
The
cool.
low ground does dispel it. They all manage to continue to move around. They'll find Pi, who just ends up walking straight into this one. There's no escape, surely, for this Prophet, as that will be first blood going the way of VGJ.
So he did a better block. In the offlane, it's going to be an Omni Knight versus a Enigma matchup, which is relatively good for Omni Knight, except for the fact that Enigma is just going to keep denying range creeps, and that's going to mean he gets more experience as a whole than what Omni's going to want. So pretty tough for him. Looks like Tusk is roaming towards the mid lane, maybe going to try to pressure here on Abed. They have kill potential with Lina having level 2 here.
Yeah, with the refraction on cooldown still for 4 more seconds, they get straight away in with the burst, the light strike, they've got him. Perfect play there from VGJ. Make that move, and yeah, perfect rotation from the Tusk to punish TA in these early levels.
So what's interesting about that, it seems so obvious that Tusk was maybe missing, but I mean, on the offside, VGJ doesn't have any last hits yet on their Void. This is about to be his first last hit in this game. It's been pretty tough for him so far, so even though they did get that kill in the mid lane, they're actually not winning by that much.
And what is the sort of the main reason for VGJ Thunder going for that sort of lane decision? We'll hold that for because mid lane.
Dodges it. Oh, he's going to fight this.
He is going to turn with a refraction up and a TP in from Pilot Eye. They're looking towards Freeze. Abed himself getting low. They'll go for the body blocks. Verifier will not save the Lina, as Fnatic will claim the life of Freeze. Fave will be able to walk it off, but it hits. But Fnatic just trying to make full use of any experience available on the map at the moment.
Good that he went here, because Enigma wasn't going to be able to get back for a wave, so full creep wave he gets. Here comes mid though.
Another attempt onto Abed. He may have had the refraction, but with 3 heroes beating into him, more than enough instances to punch. Stick with the Blink Dagger before the BKB this game.
I think it's a relatively good idea just because of Chronosphere, basically. Like, it's more important that he catches or initiates. Same thing if he black holes from range, potentially. Like, Blink is just so much faster. You don't have to worry about, like, Omni Knight getting a repel off or healing it. You can just jump on the heroes that are really important to catch.
It's all about the Enigma is getting run down, and indeed, Purification won't quite catch him. Yang, he's messed up. He'll lose his life. Universe still alive for now. In fact, he's going to survive. As the backup comes...
At this point.
It's a scary place for Sylar to be. Yeah. I mean, in this 1v1, he's got to be careful how close he steps. Particularly without that Chronosphere to rely on if he does get in trouble. Top lane, support rotation once again from VGJ Thunder. Fade, DDC opening up onto Universe. They've got the Maledict down, the Purify. Universe will pop. Do they can find anything more out of this one? Freeze is actually rotated across as well. They've got the Snowball to chase down onto DJ, but DJ goes straight for the TP out. He'll make it. Freeze can't quite...
The tier 1 and the tier 2 towers. So all of a sudden he continues his farm and completely wastes 3 heroes' time. And they have to go back to their lane. Sylar's back in his lane. Just awful for him.
Mid lane, DDC gets sprouted up. Bottom lane, Envy keeping the wave shoved in. This will be another tier 1 going down in favor of Fnatic at this 11-minute mark. So Fnatic keeping the pressure high. You can see at the top that 3k gold lead, despite the kills being similar, just down to the way that Fnatic have been able to get that edge on pretty much all of the lanes out of the back of this. Mid lane as well, Abed trying to go in aggressive onto Freeze, but the Light Strike Array is there to hold him back. Abed with a Maledict upon him will lose those refraction layers pretty darn quickly, and he will fall. Freeze able to turn around and attempt there from Fnatic with the backup of his supports TPing in, and top lane, Yang will get Viper striked. MV trying for the chase, but with the repel, Yang a little too tricky. Top the drums complete immediately. Bangs them as he backs up to join the rest of the team. Envy's still sort of chasing this. But there's backup here from VGJ. He's come pretty deep. I know Envy, he has got that hood, so he feels confident. Does have Universe. Can they really fight it though? Fnatic, Pilot Eye's TP'd in. They want to try and take this. VGJ Thunder, they're falling low. Punch comes out to Envy. Looks like the hood's enough. He's able to just sustain all the damage coming out from VGJ. He'll survive, and they'll just turn. They'll clean up 3. Yang's being forced back, and he's out.
Oh man, it just got delivered.
Exactly, the dream pickup time.
He actually dies there if they have detection. They did.
And top lane, this time they'll get the kill on Yang, no problem.
If he doesn't have Blink Dagger there, 100% he does.
Look at this aggression from Fnatic. They know that they've got the edge. They're immediately looking to push the advantage.
They can grab a kill here, it'd be huge. It would guarantee the tier 2 top dying.
DDC, he will be the one to get caught out. Not necessarily the biggest, but a kill nonetheless.
I mean, it's been...
The Battle Fury, you just feel so underwhelming in the fights.
They will catch DJ, I think. Okay, they get him.
They got the Yule set up. Freeze looking for the timing. He's got it. Light Strike and a punch up. Bringing that Rubik slowly but surely down. DJ does have the Purify. So he buys himself a little time, and great shards and Death Ward from the Fade DDC combo will set up a second. So VGJ Thunder able to find 2. Yang instantly TP's down to bottom. Envy will drop a Viper Strike. It's punching back the Omni. won't quite have enough damage to kill him. But does get him away from that tier 2 tower towards the mid. Sylar is being hunted. Sylar pops that chrono, but when you got a Battle Fury and when TA's got refraction, you do nothing. Bottom lane, MV is desperately looking for that freeze kill, and Pi actually TP's in, he's looking to help out. The GA is out for VGJ. They'll get the light strike onto MV. MV gets punched. They'll bring down the Viper. Freeze saved by the purification. VGJ Thunder finding a sequence of 3 kills up and down the map, and now Pi, he's in trouble as well. Jump forward from Tyler, gets that first hit with the bash, Sylar. And that's a 4th one. DJ, he's coming in on this. Arbed's there to back him up. They will manage to burst down Sylar.
DJ missed the pure.
Key for Fnatic, because in terms of jump burst, sure you've got the TA, but other than that, if there's time for Yang to get the sustain out, there's definitely chances for VGJ Thunder to turn around these 5-on-5s.
Yeah, they really want to fight right now. They've got Arcane on Enigma for a second longer.
Straight on to DDC, 2 hits there with the Desolator and the Witch Stock Hole. It's not quite enough control to get the kill straight up. They will find the trap slow. Sylar is going to look for the Duke out. He's got the TP back up in 5 seconds as well as the Chrono Tumble, but he's not going to get a chance for it. DJ's in.
Still a really scary position for Lina to be in. She does have pretty good utility right now.
And she's got pretty good farm. I mean, the way that Freeze has been cleaning out the lanes, he's been doing a good job. Top lane, Pi has got the Sprout, but Sylar cuts his way through with the Battle Fury. And that is definitely one he might have to, as you say, but DJ's there with the blink up in 8. And Search has got the Time Walk to close the gap. Sylar, Time Walk, Viper Strike. Have they got the damage before the next Time Walk? They haven't. Oh, Yang sort of bailed on him there. I mean, he could maybe have got in and tried for the attempt to save him, but he opts for the TP out and escape. He'll make it, and so does DDC. Do you think...
Kind of similar order here, but just wants raw survivability, mana regen, I guess. You're going to catch TA.
And they have. They've got eyes onto Arbed. Light Strike's down. He does manage to get the chance to get the refraction out, but it will not matter. Ooh, a punch up and a Laguna Blade.
Grab their way back a bit.
This is bad news. Yeah, the Roshan is bad news, but the way that they're sort of climbing their way back down, they're making sure that the difference between the teams is closing, but Roshan, they've got the Aegis, they've got the cheese. Poor old DDC. Still have that lead. They do still have the Aegis and the cheese for this push. We'll see if they're able to get away with this. Once again, they're up. A Universe leading in with the BKB and the Black Hole. He's managed to get 2 big calls here as Sylar and Yang full low. Yang pops the GA. Will keep him alive for now as he gets back and out of this. Sylar has fought back for this defense. They'll jump forward. Manta to remove the silence. Gets the Chrono out. This time he will be the one to catch up to. But the stolen Chrono from DJ. He comes in. He holds 3 of them back of it. Allows Arbed the time to begin to turn. Fnatic, they're beating into VGJ Thunder. They'll find the Lina. The rest of VGJ Thunder have to back off, and that Chrono still there, no doubt about it, allowing Fnatic the chance to turn things around. They look towards Yang. They've got the Sprout out onto this Void. He's been silenced up. He's turning, punching into Pi. Pi forced down to the low ground. Not enough to save him. Pi will fall. The VGJ Thunder do still get the Nature's Prophet. Maybe they can get Arbed. No. Quick blink out will get him back to safety. Paralyzing cast bouncing between the few of them. But now they'll turn for Sylar. Sylar, he fought back for this one. The snowball save comes out just in time. They have to keep this Void alive. He'll Time Walk to the side. Arbed, he's repelled up DJ with the Solar Repel, buying him time to move forward, keeping him safe from the Light Strike, but the punches from Freeze are too much. Lina will be able to bring down the Aegis out of the hands of Arbed. VGJ Thunder, they have to continue to be careful here though. They can't afford to lose that Void again. Sylar back up to the high ground.
Gives a little bit more net worth advanced spells than the enemy team by himself. It's actually been incredible how many spells he's stolen. Perfect Chronos for usage to basically offset the nice Chrono from Faceless Void. Maybe want to try to grab Arbed here, but oh, never mind. Maybe in the mid lane.
Alright, does TP in. Immediately gets stunned though, and now Freeze. DDC and Faith, they're looking for Pi, and he has TP'd into his own death. That's the Nature's Prophet gone for 50. Freeze with that boost.
Right, this is like a with 300. It's like a 900 range telekinesis initiation. That's huge.
Really got to be scared of the Rubik in these team fights. Oh, Universe straight away committing on to Freeze. Freeze has got the self-heals, but he's surrounded by Pi and Universe. No chance for a blink out off the back of that. As Freeze is down out for the count. But
they know Roche is up soon. It's going to be up in a minute 30. This kill now wouldn't be the best, but anything is great for them.
Jump in. They'll look for DJ. They've got the stun control, Snowball, Malefice. They have it all. DJ's gone. 70 seconds, no Rubik.
Push as much as they want. It looks like they're committing here. They saw the Freeze is down there. He's got a TP to the shrine, but he's going to be too late, I think.
Yeah. Unless
with the self-repel.
Goes in, gets the vision. BKB's gonna be popped by University. Gets two of them, but Yang not quite caught. Gets the chance for the GA to come through. Nullify gets laid down onto Sylar. Sylar will fall. They get the Void kill. They get the Witch Doctor, and now they're ready to chase down for more. They've got the slow onto Yang. Pielider on the side as well. Has the Sprout onto Fade. Fade will buy some time with the Snowball, but Freeze is in trouble. Light Strike comes out onto the Enigma, but it doesn't matter. The rest of Fnatic punch into the Lina.
No.
Sylar, he's brought back for this one, but immediately gets nullified. The disarm's out to TA, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the team from Fnatic beat him down. They'll turn towards a fifth as well. Yang caught out, will self-repel, tries to run. Blink forwards are there. Fnatic looking to chase Yang. Will he survive this one? Fnatic is going to have Blink in a second. Pielider dies, sprouting in. He's looking for Yang. Silence is there.
Let him live. He deserves it at this point.
Oh, give him the zap.
No.
They got them all. Fnatic clean up. That was a dieback from Sylar's Faceless Void. And that's probably the game, Kev.
Yeah, probably. The ward on the low ground basically just gave them that huge team fight advantage.
Oh, the BMGA.
During the whole initiation there on the low ground, Fnatic had vision of their opponents. VGJ Thunder with had the ward on the cliff, and they didn't have a vision of their opponents.
And there's the GGG.
So they like move into pressure and look for a kill, and all of a sudden you just see a black hole come out, and there's nothing they can do for 4 seconds. They kept him alive with Guardian Angel, but if Void is the guy that dies in that fight, and they followed up with a nullifier, that's like 9 seconds or something that Void can't do anything. Just
be a bad?
I almost question if VGJ Thunder have to like.
Oh god, yeah, well. Okay, there's the Universe Beastmaster.
Quite a few punches onto DGC.
Gotta aggro these creeps until the small camp gets on aggroed here. Unfortunately.
A bit of an attempt onto DJ, but
Yang once again, or Fade, sorry. Just ruining the fun. Kind of a fun battle between the pull camp here on Universe. He's doing his best to actually prevent these small camp from denying his last hits, but...
pop a mango and an axe to make sure he gets a good chunk of them.
Did he get them at all?
I think he got a couple, but certainly not the large amount of it. And indeed, with that, limps back that's going to be your first blood. DDC quick with the play, and as you say, does not care. And does still have those 2 mangoes ready to pop, so a lot of potential up top, especially when Fade is in the neighborhood on his Tusk. And now, extra backups coming in as well. DDC TP's up, they want to try and make something happen, and DJ, he's actually going to roll in to start things off. Snowball's there, but of course with that rotation from DDC, he's ready to back up the team. They've got the field down onto DJ. Yang does fall though, it's a 1-for-1 at the moment. Double damage as well on this Disruptor. They tried to punch into Arbed, but despite the fact that VGJ Thunder, they intentionally look to come up and make for this play, they're the ones being pushed back. Will end up as a 1 for...
Try to get a kill. For now, we'll see the 1v1s look pretty static here. Maybe they'll try on Sylar mid, but he does still have 2 Spirit Siphons, so a hard kill to get.
Top lane. Attempt for the play onto Pi. Look for the squish here. The easier kill. They'll punch down onto the AA. They'll take down one. Arbed trying to turn the Black Cannon, rolling from DJ, but there's the Snowball. Comes in just in time to dodge the Boulder Smash, keeping Fade and Yang safe. A punch into Arbed, Thunder strikes out upon him, but now Arbed ready to turn back in with the Rocket Barrage. Looking for Yang, but Arbed's falling too low. The shards are out, stick charges will not save the Gyrocopter. Arbed will fall, DJ looking for some sort of a cleanup, he's trying for Fade, will get it. Yang comes back in with one final right click to make sure that
It's like VGJ's getting the much better end of the stick here. I mean, they're going to have a farmed Beastmaster, maybe, but he's even under leveled himself. He's only level 4.
I think, yeah, both side lanes. Absolute win for VGJ, and now they're looking for the kill on Universe. They've popped the shards down. He can't get his way around down the stairs. VGJ Thunder. But yeah, Universe at the same amount of network pretty much and experience as both supports of VGJ Thunder, and he's in trouble yet again. Shards come out, kinetic field is down. With the damage from freezes and metamorphosis, Universe will fall once more. Top lane Yang, homing missile is going to be enough to get the cold feet proc, but they just don't have the follow-up damage at this stage. He'll back off, bottom lane, VGJ Thunder. They'll claim this tier 1 tower, 8 minutes in.
A little help from DJ is going to set that one up, and yeah, eventually enough damage helps to have an Eye of the Storm for sure. The same laning stages we saw last game. VGJ is pretty much controlling almost every lane exactly how they want to.
I think a lot of weight this game is going to be on Envy to really use the power that he's got mid. And he has got the initiation from DJ. Quick snowball from Fade, buying him some time, but with the Eye of the Storm still up, Envy and that double damage will be able to chase down another. All eyes on Envy here to carry the side. Now he's in a bit of a tricky position. Very deep. Movement coming in from Freeze, DDC, and Yang. If they'll chase down Envy, he has got the link here to build himself up some of the damage, but with 3 heroes surrounding him,
online to be able to do
Yeah.
space creation stuff, which is exactly what they need to get the other heroes some levels and farm. Still going to take time for Beastmaster to catch up. DJ getting toss killed.
Yeah, they get the throw in onto Fade, closes the gap instantly. We're going to be crucial for taking down some of these cores on VGJ Thunder.
Yeah, they can kill anybody with this right now. It's so powerful. They're going to try to approach in a bit of a weird way.
Oh, it's quite a deep chase. They do get the boulder smash. Will apply time for the cooldown slow to hit onto Sylar, but not quite enough for them to close the gap. VGJ Thunder themselves, they're thinking about reacting upon this one. Raw blown out onto the Disruptor. They will lose DDC, but with this move, Fnatic, ideally, they want to get more than just a support. And now, there's going to be the reinitiation from Fade. Rolls forward, Ice Blast comes through. It will be dodged to the side by Freeze. They've got the Magnetize coming out, but Fnatic, the four of them, they're trapped in this shard. Yang's just moving in, and Sylar just cleans up. The Crypt Swarm gets the triple. They'll take Universe as well with an aggressive Sunder from Freeze.
They could potentially fight it, but all of a sudden, it just got worse and worse for him.
Do like this though, you know, Fnatic not looking to be deterred. They are trying to keep it aggressive. Fade goes in with a roll in onto Envy. Envy pops the Eye of the Storm. They're trying to turn. There's the combo with the Raw and the Ice Blast bursting down Sylar. They'll take the DP, but Envy's falling low. Thunder strikes out upon himself, and he'll tick down. 1-for-1 trade between the two mids. Can Fnatic find more? They'll get the roll in from DJ. Magnetize as well. Pop down onto Fade and Yang. Yang having to retreat. Fade gets focused. Will get stunned up by the kick. As Fnatic do claim 2. Despite that 5k advantage that VGJ Thunder did get off the back of that last fight, they want to keep the fight going, and now Arbed, he's moving in. Call down onto Yang. They'll take the Tiny. Homing missiles out onto DDC. He'll be forced back. You can see Arbed maybe questioning if he can dive in. They'll let him do that. I think VGJ Thunder, we haven't seen them attempt, so I think they know that Fnatic will be ready to check it at a moment's notice, and there's the jump in. They'll find a catch. It's just the support, but...
Gotta be so careful here. Observe word on the Ancients. This could be an initiation.
Right. Looking for the shard block, and well, was there really any question if he was going to get it? This man has not been messing up a shard at all. We'll be able to find the trap onto Pylai Die.
Whoa.
The rest of the team moving in. Pi, he will fall. They will turn and get a bit of a damage down back onto Fade. Out the Ice Blast, and considering the items that VGJ Thunder do have, it's relatively hard for Fnatic to take a fight. Universe on the side does manage to close the gap with the Shadow Blade. Will find a free pick-off. This is more space and time. The Rippins go towards the pit. Arbed and DJ, they're coming in though. They're going to try and contest this. BKB to pop. They'll get it. Arbed snatches the Aegis, turns up in time. Sylar will fall, does not manage to find time for the heals to come through from the Exorcism Freeze. He's trying to man fight. He's trying to look towards Arbed. Will be able to take the Aegis out of the hands of the Gyrocopter, and they have lost Razor as well. Ice Blast flying in, connects onto Yang, but Freeze he turns. He is big, he is powerful on this Terrorblade. Arbed is falling so damn low. The Reflection Illusion will chase him down. So Fnatic
HP, and more than that, if he has a normal fight, Gyro has an even harder time staying alive because he just gets perfectly stunned and or slowed the whole time. They're gonna grab the Disruptor at least.
Oh, look at the catch. Set up for the Ice Blast. DJ finds the jumper, but at the same time up top, Universe fought out and alone. The last remaining sort of seconds of that Sentry Ward, giving them the vision required.
DJ gets Yule sceptered, but he's losing a net worth, so every kill is going to give them levels and a significant amount of gold. They're going to look to kill the AA here, though.
Yeah, Yang's got the combo. Jumps in, Avalanche Toss. I like that.
He's got Manto ready at any point, too. And basically, Fnatic can't just stop him from hitting the tower. They have to initiate. That's the only way they can start this here.
They're looking for it instantly with this Skadi. Breeze just able to make sure that Arbed's forced to keep at a distance. Exorcism is out. Fortification already being popped. There's no defense for these bottom racks. VGJ Thunder clean up a full set. And all Fnatic can do is chasing Fade down. He's trying to keep himself alive with the urn charges. And those here little Necros kill him. Oh, the blink out will be there. And Yang, of course, will finish off VGJ Thunder as this Terrorblade really is unstoppable at this stage. They'll find him here. They're going to try for a kill.
This could be huge.
Let's see what they can do. Put the BKB. He is just running it off. They do get a very good duration of the static link. Envy with his own BKB trying to find some kills. Will get DDC. Now they'll turn towards Sylar. Sylar with the self-kills, buying himself some time. The rest of the team coming forward, but they've got to be careful. The damage coming out from Fnatic. This Envy Arbed combo in these team fights not to be understated at this stage of the game, despite the fact that they're behind in farm. Envy punches into Yang, brings him down low. They have lost two on Fnatic. Are they able to get...
Death Prophet is dying very easily.
Yeah.
She has all these utility items, but she doesn't have any armor yet, so she actually just got shredded.
One Universe. Got the roar. Gets the Disruptor.
Did they get him?
I think he may be dead. We'll have to wait for the coroner's report on that.
Oh, they're chasing TV now. He's got BKB again, though.
May be forced to pop it. See how safe Freeze plays indeed. Spots the BKB, not messing around. In fact, with Meta and Fade jumping in with a punch, they'll claim a kill themselves. DJ will fall. Yang actually finding the avalanche onto Universe. Universe able to get this.
He wants to get more agility, more stats, and now he finally sees that he has to. He queues up the MKB. No butterfly for TB, and this prevents their heroes from having MKB.
Oh, and here we go. Straight away to kick off the fight. They managed to find Sylar. Static Storm is down. Arbet pops the BKB. They're looking to chase. Defensive Yours comes out, but it won't be enough to save Sylar. Sylar will fall. Arbet with the BKB continuing to push forward, pushing apart VGJ Thunder. Freeze pops his own BKB, trying to get involved in the fight. Looking towards Envy. The homing missile connects onto Yang. Yang, this tankiness of the Tiny will be enough to keep him alive, and Envy, he's in a bit of trouble now. Maybe not. The Halberd comes through. They've managed to disarm this Terrorblade, pushing him back, and with no BKB, he's in trouble. Freeze, he's surrounded. Fnatic, but they all survive, Kevin. Nobody dies on
with the evasion. It's on. I think it's really given this huge timing window, despite being behind. Well, here comes the fight.
Can they do anything about it? On the side, they're trying, but DJ's immediately there with a boulder smash. Yang will be there to block up the roll, but Fnatic, they're fine with that because they get the space. They've managed to find the kill onto Roshan, get the Aegis, jump forward onto the side. They're looking for Freeze. Freeze, falling incredibly low, will be able to force himself back there with the help of his teammates. DDC taking heavy damage from the flat cannon. He should fall as the final hit flies in from Arbed. Fnatic, they've lost two. Sylar with the Exorcism up. This is the power that VGJ Thunder were missing in the last fight. With this Death Prophet with the ult up, things certainly start to change. Heavily in favor. They'll look towards Arbed, the aggressive Thunder, bringing him down low. Arbed will fall as Sylar lands upon his head as Yang tosses him in. And Fnatic,
Orcs, as they just used it. Oh, this is actually really bad for Fnatic now.
They are going to lose a Rex for sure, you would imagine. I mean, they do have a buyback available on Arbet, but unlikely to want to use it to protect this Rex. You have to accept that this one is just gonzo with the pushing power, the metamorphosis from Freeze. They'll buy back now, but the Rex are already gone. They do go in for a big play there with the 3-man silence and boulder smash. Envy's got the BKB, Freeze pops his own BKB, but the roll comes out. They've got the static link building up. Heavy physical damage from Envy comes through, meaning there's no time for Freeze to get back into this one. The buyback there. Oh my goodness.
Huge advantage.
Absolutely, as you say, just such a smart play in that sort of the hesitation and timing with Arbet's buyback. He knows that Rex is gone, but he knows they can look for bigger targets. Yang does manage to find himself a bit of a snow cone back in the base as Pilot Eye is gone. But still, there's this time, 50 seconds without the Terrorblade. Yang will go for the TP back to base, so he'll be there to help out with this defense. But Arbed and Envy, they're knocking on the doorstep of VGJ Thunder. How long until they got Exorcism back up? But it's back in 15 seconds. This tier 3 is going to fall just as quickly as their own did. There will go for the jump in though. In fact, the Static Storm is big. Catches 3. Arbed pops the BKB, not messing around. Stands his ground. Continues to punch into the rack. They desperately want this Fnatic, but they might not get it. There's the jump forward. VGJ Thunder, they're keeping Fnatic off the base. Turnarounds there. Arbed, they've got to keep that man alive, but they can't. Arbed's down now. He's the core without buyback for 100 seconds. Envy, he's trying to man up. DJ's going to come back in with the plays. The stone comes through though onto 3. Yang holding them all down. He's still alive. Yang, is he going to survive? The Magnetize will be enough to finish him off. But Fnatic have lost 4. VGJ Thunder are holding this defense. DJ will get glimpsed back, surrounded by Sylar and DDC. They'll lose another as Envy will buy back. But now the tables are turned back in favor of base, can't they? Double damage, Metamorphosis, Exorcism. You just end the game. You know that Arbet's not got buyback. They try for the big ball play there, Fnatic, but it is not looking to pay off as Freeze mantles off the cold feet, stands his ground. They've exposed the ancient VGJ Thunder, looking to draw this series to a game 3. Pilot Eye will fall on the side. Envy is going to try his best with the lead in. They'll buy back on Pi. They have to somehow peel VGJ Thunder away from the ancient, but Sylar, he's not messing around. He's looking for objectives. He's focusing it down with the Exorcism. The ancient will fall, and we are going to a game 3 as one of the most back and forth endings there in just
with their final pick.
Once they see it do so, they can get
They can be as greedy as they want to be.
You have a lot of room to be.
It will be a tie.
hanging around with him as well. Freeze, at the moment, that first wave or so. A decent job actually of getting the edges. You say, despite the fact that Tiny does have that extra bit of punch.
Not very good for Pi here, but it's gonna be hard to get the kill. Got a juke. Yanks has so much HP, yeah, and that's a guaranteed kill. Envy will get the return one at least, so that's not all bad, but probably a lot. And a Wraith Band here. That's actually not bad. Transition him okay. Ooh, here comes the dive though. This is actually really bad for Pi now. He doesn't have shackles, he can't stop this.
Yeah, look at the creeps. With them at the tower, there's no threat at the tower. for VGJ as they can just move in and take kills as they wish. Pi will fall. As Fnatic, this equilibrium proving to be ever so important on that bottom lane. But Fnatic, they have to be careful every time it gets pushed to the tower.
One benefit of Shaman dying though is that Envy just picked up a really fast level 3, so he actually contributes a lot more into his lane now. Doesn't yet have boots. Could pick it up if he gets to the side shop. We do see a haste rune rotation though.
Bad. It's incredibly low. So Fade walks in with the jump. They'll get it. Highlight high.
He wants a courier. Can he get it?
Look at the speed. He's thinking about it, but in fact he's going to prioritize keeping himself alive. Doesn't want to play around too close to the tower, but freezing that mid lane. I'm going to see him get looked towards potentially now as the supports have moved in. It's a bit of a tricky one to get unless they get the toss back, and they do. Abed straight away, tossing freeze back into the hands of Pylite Eye. They've got the Spirit out, they surround the Medusa, pop a Fairy Fire, will not, or maybe it will. He's got some time with the stick charges and the shield, but there's the toss coming in, the Mango use not enough. As you said, they're good at use with that support rotation.
I mean, no matter who you are, you might as well go for that kill. Envy looks a little dead here. Bit pressured. His supports can't really show up. No TP on Shadow Shaman. Elder Titan has no mana, that's a dead Luna.
It's actually up. I think Bob Demang's the 1 point in the Nature's Attendance. Very durable hero in this matchup, and Pi he's headed up here as well. Along with DJ, if they can get any sort of setup.
He's got one tango, he could come through. Here he comes, there he goes.
Oh, this is going to be quite some punching if DJ can get in. Give him the slam, bam, he's gone. They'll find one, they'll look towards DDC. As they will surely get it, or maybe not. They've got the Burrow Strike from Fade. They'll turn towards Fade instead. And they'll probably want to keep diving for this one. They've got a double kill for Universe off the back of it. And they'll get DDC as well. Thunder looking to make a play up top. They're coming in with a 2-man rotation, but Fnatic, they do have 3 heroes here. They'll pop the Exorcism, no messing around, as they'll go straight away on towards Universe. Can DJ find time for him? He's looking for the stomp. Isn't going to catch upon anyone. Sylar and Fade able to keep their distance. Universe will pop the stick charges, but the Siphon, the magical damage from VGJ is too much to bring him down. VGJ get 2 as they claim DJ's life. They'll look towards Freeze. He's ever so low. Abed will have Avalanche back up in a second, but Threes, he's out of there. The backup comes in from the back. They'll turn towards the back, but in fact, oh no, that toss in from Abed sets up a bit of an awkward lasso as Pi, he'll pay for that one. Not the toss that Pi was hoping for. Burrow Strike in from Fade. They'll look for more, but they will be able to get the rest of them out of there for now. Only very much so for VGJ Thunder as this game 3 out of the lanes as it were, definitely sort of stepping up to be the closest game in terms of starts for this series. Lane DDC. They're caught up with the Avalanche, but it will survive. Punish off Pi. Once again, Fade looking towards Abed. Abed quick with the toss back. Just before Fade had that Burrow Strike red. With backup at DDC and with the Firefly on Yang. Very hard for Fnatic to close that sort of a gap.
Are they going to go bottom now?
Straight up rotation from Universe. This could be something to catch Sylar off guard. They've got the lockdown with the shackles. Sylar tries to step in with the Siphon. He's going to be able to keep himself alive as well because Fade comes in with the Burrow Strike onto Universe. The Exorcism and the Siphon bringing Universe down low. He is buying time for himself with that Nature's Attendance, and now the TP's come through. They couldn't kill him in time, and the shackles are back up. Pi gets the lockdown. Burrow Strike comes in, but they've lost Sylar. Fade as well. He'll fall in the tree line as Fnatic make the rotation. Glimpse back from DDC as he rips, as the Disruptor tries his best to run his way out and will manage to get out of there. But at the end of the day, that TP from Universe heading up for the play in top lane. Yang comes in, but Envy, he presses R, eclipses out as he will burst.
He's got Aquila as well on a wand. He's hard to kill, does lots of pure damage. And as long as they don't go for Medusa, they can kill all of these heroes.
Envy up top, a little far out. Will get knocked back by the Flame Break Fade. And Yang giving him the rundown. He was looking for some farm, and he will not find it. And be taken out at the same time down bottom deep.
To take fights right here, actually. Looking kind of bad for Universe. They have Epicenter, they do. This is a kill possibility. Yeah,
straight in with the Burrow Strike, and Epi's popped as well. Fate's not messing around. They know that they need all the damage to fight through that Nature's Attendance and the lasso as well to cancel the TP, making sure that Universe has a very difficult time getting out of there. He'll get knocked back. DJ comes in with the ultimate onto Fade, but it's not enough damage to find the kill. Drums the pot. Fade should be fine here. He's got the 1 charges and the Burrow, and DJ unable to catch him out. So once again, that same area as well, where Fnatic, they're sending out a core to farm. Very quick to react VGJ and get the kill. Abed will find a return play though. Gets the catch onto the bat. This time it's VGJ Thunder's turn to get caught out.
Envy has shown mid though. So no, very likely they'll collapse on him.
That's a big one to find. And at this stage of the game, the Luna still incredibly squishy. And they'll pop the Static Storm, they'll trap him up. Envy taken out. The smoke is thrown into the mix. And he is more than ready to go with the blink on top of the drums. And there we have it straight away. Immediately in onto Envy, dragging him into the clutches of Fade with the epicenter. As they once again kick off with this smoke.
This could be good if they can toss back Disruptor and Medusa maybe.
It's tricky freeze. And then on the front lines, they will get the toss back into the hands of the rest of the team. They've got the sleep stomp as well. Popping out the shackles, they've got the control. Freeze is down. They get themselves the big pick. With a haste rune on Arbet, they're thinking about trying to chase for more. Quick burrow strike, toss backs into Pylai shackles. They've got the time to do that.
She wasn't even able to get her ultimate off. But Envy kind of surrounded once again here. As they read the situation, they've got a glimpse back, so he's pretty much caught no matter what.
Straight in. He's put the mask as well, so he's going to be taking more damage here from these punches as Envy caught out again. Has been 2 to 3k advantage, favoring the cause of VGJ Thunder in comparison now.
Alright, the Envy special. Here it comes.
We do bottom, Fade. For the opening in onto DJ. Now got the control, DJ will fall.
Base created.
Envy's doing it. He sees the presence of Fnatic back to join the rest of his team.
I think Medusa needs to grab, once she finishes, oh, they lasted somebody bottom. Oh, it's just Pi.
Standard Pi life there. Shoving out the way.
Once she gets Shiva's, Scotty, there we go, the other S1. She'll be away to tank here.
They're going to try the jump onto Envy. Envy does manage to force himself back. They've got the Earth Splitter out onto 2. Will hold back the side of VGJ Thunder. TP in from Yang with DDC. They're looking for big grabs. Jump forward. They get the vision onto Arbet. Glimpsing him back with the Shadow Blade. Do they have detection? It doesn't look like they have. Arbet's going to be able to walk his way out of there with a shadow. Of the turnaround potential from Universe.
They could go on freeze though. Arbet's in perfect position. This would be so good for him.
Oh yeah, I guess they expected Arbet to TP out, but he didn't. He holds his position. Wards are dropped down. No messing. They need all the damage they can get to bring down this Medusa, and it certainly will do the job.
For Fnatic, like Arbet reading that well, looking for whoever was going to split push that. I don't think they expected to get somebody like Medusa, but
mid lane Envy.
Aegis incoming.
It's going to pop the once, sorely. Envy falling low. That's the Aegis got. Can they do anything in response? Pylai, look at him coming from the side. Aggressively comes in for the Hex. Static Storm is down, but there is the Stomp just in time to make sure that there's no kinetic field to hold Envy back. He's on the retreat. Silas trying for the chase down. They get the vision for the glimpse, dragging Envy back now into the put up kinetic field. Envy still alive for now. The Siphon bringing him down low. He will fall. Arbet trying to get return kills out of this. They have managed to find freeze, but overall is Fnatic losing the heavier numbers. They've lost 2. Chase down as well as they surround Universe with the Exorcism out. More than enough damage to fly past that untouchable.
Opportunity for them to get a kill though. They spot their opponents. They're in a good high ground position now.
Jump forward. Immediately BKB pop from Sylar. They've got the Static Storm down. There's the Burrow Strike coming from Fade. Onto 2. They're focusing Arbet. 3-man silence from Sylar. As they surround the Tiny. Arbet trying to walk his way out of this one, but he'll fall down. The magic damage too much. They get the vision onto Pi. They glimpse back the Shadow Shaman. He'll be quick with the Hex. Look to hide in the tree line. He's trying for the TP out. Is Pi actually going to make it? No, he's not. Yule Scepter's there from Sylar. Pylai die. Infuse Raindrop. He's buying time. They're hunting. And they'll find him. Pylai will fall. And of course, with the sidelines, the rest of Fnatic getting chased down. Fade and Yang. Eyes onto DJ. He'll try for the stomp, but a quick blinks out to the side as Fade Yang dodge the stomp. Finish off the kill.
I don't really see Fnatic having a solution to that. They don't have that much single target. Enchantress is just now starting an Axe, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think.
And Arbet is caught out straight away with the invasion of the jungle. They have the lasso onto Arbet. Arbet will fall, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, they're jungling Tiny. That's your carry. You've got some wards protecting the jungle, but not that many. And then Thunder gets to go high ground now.
Yeah, Exorcism is up. Straight away, Fortification comes out for Fnatic. As he's 30 seconds, they'll have to look to try and hold without the Tiny. Quick glimpse as well. It will rip Pi away. So no hope for defense. He did have the wards up if he did want to try and drop them to stop it. Been questionable really if it would have been enough to stop VGJ, as this Exorcism push just a little bit too strong for Fnatic to deal with in any sort of sense. The Rax will fall. DJ finds the sleep onto 1, but still with 10 seconds. Now Arbet, a very hard fight for Fnatic to take, especially with Envy still yet to get that BKB in. Fade. Right to the Burrow Strike. Quick X is there. Pi. He'll pop down the wards, but he'll lose his life. And if anything, VGJ Thunder there might try and find the wards as well. Envy's coming in. trying to discourage them. They'll pop out the ult from Freeze. Earthsplitter will connect from DJ. They're trying to chase, but Fade, he's in with the Epi. Burrow strike onto 2. The silence and siphons are out from Sylar. They can't kill this Death Prophet. Envy comes in on the back line with a quick glimpse to rip Envy away from Freeze. Will mean the Freeze, he'll stay safe for now. Turns towards Universe. Jump forward again from Fade. Gets the Burrow strike off. They've lost 3 on Fnatic. Sylar still alive for now. BKB in the self-fuels keeps him up and safe, ready to go. Another blink from Fade. Jukes out the stomp from DJ. Comes back in. VGJ Thunder get the team wipe, and now 4 heroes dead.
This, I think, they'll lose the tower at least. They've got a potential Luna buyback, but she just kind of gets shredded. She still doesn't have BKB, and VGJ can do whatever they want to get kills.
These fights, they're just the execution from VGJ Thunder just being that ever so much tighter than that of Fnatic here in this game 3. As they have looked incredibly hot, they'll clean up a second set of racks. Fnatic will still stay in the game.
They're going to try to clean them up as they retreat, but will they spot them? The ward did.
Huge kills to find.
That was pretty low here. This would be a big kill.
They'll get the Hex. They're looking for Envy. He gets glimpsed back immediately. They will still find Sylar though and DDC. So they do get 2 out of this despite ripping Axe away from the side of Fnatic. Fortification comes out.
Envy's just farming. He's got 700 gold to go with it.
So desperate to find it.
Guess they're aiming for mega creeps here.
Sell your Hurricane Pike and buy it.
I don't know if that's...
Oh, he's got
okay,
it.
alright. But got 18 seconds.
Oh, that TP's on cooldown though.
Alright. It was only mega creeps.
Okay. Slowing down.
Yeah. Buy time, that's all you need right now.
They do. Envy, he's got some creeps hitting onto him. Be careful, be careful. That's the jump in, Arbed gets the toss out onto Freeze. Freeze immediately pops the Stone Gate. They keep back. Arbed does get taken down and will immediately buy back for this one. Envy keeping himself safe in the fountain. They'll look towards this man, the longest shackles in the world coming out from Pi. They're trying to move Envy forward. He really is. He's trying to find these punches. The Earthsplitter as well, but the Static Storm's down. No, Envy. He's out, but the Aegis is still there. The Ancient is being focused. He's down to half health. Can Envy go for a second life? He's got the Eclipse. He's looking towards DDC. He really wants that support, but he's not going to get anything. He's out and down. GG is called. VGJ Thunder will take the game and take the series. But boy, Fnatic, they went...